1986, and Professor Sir Magdi Yacoub performs a heart-lung transplant on a 3-year-old girl. At the time, she was the youngest in the world to undergo the operation.
They are already working, but in a few minutes they will be on their own.
This was at Harefield Hospital just outside London, where the cardiothoracic surgeon set up an internationally renowned heart transplant centre. He is retired from the NHS now, but his legacy is one of innovation and saved lives. The question that I wanted to know most was, why the heart?
The heart attracted me in a big way for many reasons. One is that you see the result almost immediately. There are many other things as well. There was the emotional aspect of the heart, and I can almost write poetry about the heart. That it just goes on silently, efficiently, serving without complaining, without making a big noise. So the heart is fantastic.
Professor Sir Magdi Yacoub is slightly frailer now. He broke his back recently. But at 87, he still has more that he wants to achieve.
What I see is a lot of talented young people. So I want to pass on everything I have learned to these guys.
This is a time for looking back as well as forward. We're talking because of the publication of an authorised biography. This is called A Surgeon and a Maverick. Do you consider yourself a maverick?
Actually, when I read the word, I didn't know what it meant.
And now what do you think it means?
I think I am, that I go beyond. I do what I think is correct, regardless of what other people say.
The Egyptian-born surgeon came to England in 1961, an outsider who went on to have a career of firsts, including the first ever successful heart-lung double transplant in the UK 40 years ago this year. There's a lot of talk about how the regulations in the health service now don't help with innovation. Do you think the work you were doing when you started and during the 70s and 80s and even the 90s could have happened today?
No, I think it is stifling because everything is so heavily regulated beyond allowing the possibility for doing something innovative for the patient. So it is not a good atmosphere.
His list of famous patients was lengthy, including the former Greek Prime Minister Andreas Papandreou. People lined up outside the hospital in Athens to cheer him. Now there is a statue in the grounds of Harefield, a gift from Greece. The former Prime Minister Gordon Brown, a friend of the surgeon, said that while Sir Magdi has received many awards, his students, his peer group, and most of all his patients know how many lives are owed to him.
You are working on behalf of the patient who have no other chance, and therefore this relationship between the doctor and the patient I consider sacred, because the patient actually comes to you and say, would you look after me? And when you say yes, you are committed.
Sir Magdi still travels extensively, his charity Chain of Hope, treating children for heart conditions across the world. His hospital in Aswan in Egypt is now a centre of excellence. When you look at all the words that are used to describe you in this book, I've noted them all down. Maverick, courageous, sensitive, kind, the Leonardo da Vinci of cardiac surgery. Which one of those do you like the most?
I think they're all exaggeration.
What, you're not kind? I suspect you are, actually.
I mean, kindness, yes. I would love to feel that to be human is to be kind. I mean, if you lose your humanity, then you're not kind.
Thank you so much, Professor Sir Magdi Yacoub, for your time